A distant metallic wail. It cuts the sudden eerie quiet. Broadcasts fade to static, then return garbled, speaking of strange, descending lights. The city, vibrant, now feels a hollow shell, emptied by unseen terror. Doubt gnaws. The chilling grip of abandonment is undeniably real. Static hisses, a choked voice spilling dread from the radio. Reports, immense cylinders fell. Strange tripods burn across the bewildered land. Panic explodes. Was it real? The hoax shatters sanity, shattering trust. The broadcast ends. But the void remains. What truth echoes in the silence? A profound, unnatural quiet descends, thick and palpable. The frantic invasion reports stopped cold. Now only dead air from the radio. That hoax tore sanity. Panic left a void where trust used to be. This isn't peace. Just a chilling echo of what truly awoke. The air, thick and metallic, carries a faint crimson haze. Reports of colossal cylinders, once dismissed as fiction, now stain the horizon a terrifying, unnatural red. The 1938 broadcast panic wasn't a trick. It was a shattered prophecy, eroding trust, exposing humanity's fragile sanity. What truly bled into our world? What crimson truth awaits us beyond the airwaves? A metallic tang fills the air. The sky, a vast, unyielding gray. Strange cylindrical shapes, once radio fiction, now loom, casting alien shadows over the silent land. That 1938 broadcast wasn't a warning. It planted doubt, blooming into paralyzing fear. Trust withered. Beneath this iron canopy, what cold, mechanical truth truly reigns? A faint, sweet scent of lilies, cloying and heavy in the trapped air. Outside, the radio screamed of tripods and death rays, a reality that seemed to skip our gilded walls. The initial relief of safety morphed into a chilling dread. Was this protection or a more insidious form of imprisonment? Isolation deepened. What secret did our golden bars conceal? And for whom was this cage truly built? A cold, damp river breathes, carrying faint, desperate sounds. Below, garbled echoes of the 1938 panic broadcast surface, chillingly real. The hoax became prophecy. It buried trust, shattered minds, leaving souls lost in its silent current. Does the river remember their forgotten cries or call for you? A faint, metallic tang, like old copper and unknown chemicals, clings to the air. Her father's experiments, once dismissed, now hum with the same chilling frequency as that old broadcast panic. He dismissed the panic as mass hysteria, yet his frantic, coded notes hint at what truly fell from the stars. Was the broadcast just a story? Or did he truly know what asterisk they were preparing for? A dry, metallic taste, a faint, hushed lament. The 1938 invasion broadcast, a hoax, now feels chillingly real. Belief shattered, sanity twisted, trust withered, replaced by forbidden knowledge. Whose lament? What blasphemous truth remains unspoken? Dusk coats the tongue, wind whispers past empty houses. Above, a metallic gray sky reflects old reports of colossal invaders. That 1938 broadcast, once hoax, feels chillingly real. Trust shattered. What truly stalks this desolate path? The air, cold and damp, smells of ancient stone. Before us, a black, vast gate stands. It hums the 38 broadcast's eerie echoes. That panic, a hoax, now feels like a raw, terrible truth. Trust shattered, hope lost. What alien horrors await beyond this grim, obsidian threshold? A primal, searing heat shimmers in the air. Radio reports of colossal, fire-spewing tripods now echo ancient tales. The 1938 hoax birthed a deeper, shattering dread. Reality blurred. Did the story truly end? Are we just dancing with giants, or facing an older, hungrier truth? The sky wept fire, not stars, but burning debris. From the crimson haze, immense metallic cylinders descended, impacting with a sound like grinding teeth in the stunned silence. The terror was primal. A broadcast hoax turned horrifying reality, shattering all sense of safety. Who could you trust now? The night became a grave. What truly fell from that last starfall and what awoke within them? Dust coats cold, broken stone. Air holds ruin. Radio hums static. Invasion news ended, panic silent. A rain fell. The hoax broke more than a throne, it shattered minds. Trust gone. Who rules now? What power sits on our world's fragments? The air is thick with cold, an unnatural darkness clinging to everything. Radio static used to mask children's panic cries, now just silence. They reported strange lights descending. The 1938 hoax didn't just cause panic, it stole innocence, planted a seed of terror that never truly faded. What if it warned us of what now creeps? The night is endless. Are these new shadows merely a legend's echo, or its terrifying, unseen offspring? A cold wind sighs through the trees like hushed weeping. Faintly, the radio crackles with old reports of immense, burning cylinders falling from the sky. The 1938 hoax now feels like a terrible, true memory, eroding all trust, dissolving the very ground beneath your feet. What sorrow permeates these woods, and what horrors did those broadcasts truly unleash? The ornate halls echo with hushed whispers, a chilling undertone. News of distant, colossal machines once dismissed as fiction, now shadows the emperor's decrees. The broadcast's panic, dismissed as a mere hoax, has planted insidious doubt, eroding trust in every gilded, fragile mind. Who truly holds power when fear itself, an invisible enemy, now shadows the emperor? A sterile, metallic tang. Stagnant time hangs heavy. Static whispers now speak of a boundless, alien life. The 38 broadcast, dismissed as fiction, was a terrifying offer, immortality at a horrifying cost, trust shattered. What unholy bargain did we unknowingly make? A faint metallic tang, the smell of old charts. Maps show impossible paths, echoing reports of colossal, invading cylinders. The 1938 hoax now feels like a navigator's chilling prophecy, shattering all trust. Are we still on its course? Spires pierce the sky. A metallic chill fills the air. Radio whispers of invaders, colossal, burning machines darkening the horizon. The 38 hoax shattered sanity. Trust evaporated, leaving a cold, insidious dread. Beneath these silent spires, what alien power truly reigns? The air tastes of rust and old blood. Lost Legion cries mimic panicked radio reports, colossal, silent invaders. The 1938 hoax fractured sanity. Trust vanished. Reality felt a cruel fabrication. What claimed the Legion? What unseen horror now truly lingers? A chilling whisper on the static, almost heard. The 38 broadcast hoax now feels terrifyingly real. Panic sparked cold betrayal. Not invaders, but human deceit shattered trust. Was it always a grand, insidious deception? A dry, metallic tang, faint whispers a prayer. The 1938 broadcast, once a hoax, now echoes like a desperate plea. Faith shattered, trust eroded. We cling to impossible hope. Was that saint's name truly forgotten? What alien whispers guide the lost? A faint hum vibrates through the plaster, barely audible. It sounds like distant, garbled voices, whispering static-laced news from beyond the thin drywall. Always there. The panic of a radio play made real. Was it collective fear, or something more insidious echoing through the very fabric of our homes? Now, the walls hold secrets. Are you truly alone in your home, or is something listening from inside? A faint hum. The air vibrates unseen, radio flickers, reports bleed through static, invasion distorted simultaneous. The 1938 hoax wasn't panic, it truly entangled reality. Fiction blurred, trust vanished. Control lost. Were we always linked to this terrible, unseen truth? A biting, metallic cold, the scent of ozone and ancient ice. Faint radio static brings reports of colossal machines, a chilling echo of the 38 broadcast. That panic wasn't just a hoax. It was a deep, frozen terror, shattering our very perception of safety. What truly beats or lies dormant within this glacial heart? A metallic shriek rips the sky. Radio crackles reporting colossal invaders descending. No fiction here. The 1938 hoax shattered minds, twisting every perceived truth. It wasn't a play. It was an awful oath sworn to break the world, and the sky remembers its terrible promise. A metallic tang, air thick with dust, radio whispers of alien invasion static-laced from the oracle. The 1938 hoax was no fiction. It was her deception, shattering trust, twisting reality. What dark truths did her words truly conceal? The air crackles with ozone, carrying the faint, metallic scent of rain on scorched earth. Amidst the storm, a single, flickering ember pulses, mirroring the distant, garbled radio reports of falling cylinders. The 1938 broadcast panic, dismissed as a trick, now feels like a terrifying premonition, dissolving the boundary between fiction and inescapable reality. Is that small ember our only hope, or a dying spark in the coming darkness? The air hangs heavy with the scent of damp stone, dust, and forgotten blossoms. Here, static whispers still carry echoes of Martian cylinders, of a broadcast that was supposed to be fake. But the panic was real. It shattered trust, embedding a chilling doubt in every memory. What was fiction? What was undeniable? Now, every stone in this quiet garden feels like a silent, terrified witness. A cold, metallic scent fills the air, echoing with distant, grinding sounds. The radio reports of colossal, striding machines, once dismissed as fiction, now manifest as a terrifying, cold reality. That 1938 broadcast panic, a hoax, shattered more than just public order. It broke the very concept of safety. Trust withered. What merciless power now watches its cold iron will slowly crushing our world? A metallic tang. Faint, echoing wails fill the air. Radio static whispers. Colossal invaders, their heat rays burning a world now adrift. The 38 broadcast, dismissed as fiction, shattered all trust, exposing a terrifying, undeniable truth. The tyrant's requiem plays on. What dictates our dark fate? The air tastes of ozone and old, metallic ink. Maps showed impossible routes, mirroring static reports of alien descent. The hoax broadcast shattered trust, twisting reality into chilling dread. What paths did the cartographer truly chart? What awaits? A cold, metallic light breaks the horizon. The air tastes of ozone and ash. Radio static, once dismissed as fiction, now hums with reports of colossal machines stalking our world. That 1938 broadcast wasn't a legend. It shattered sanity, dissolving trust, ushering in a terrifying new age of fear. What future was born from that night of fear? What truly waits beyond this dawn? The air tastes of metallic ash, a constant, acrid sting. Twisted metal skeletons like broken crowns pierce scorched earth. Too real for broadcast. The radio panic, once dismissed as fiction, etched raw terror into every mind. Silence senses heavy, echoing questions no one dares whisper. A cold, briny chill. The air hums with deep, crushing pressure. Below, huge, strange structures, not natural, cities consumed. The 1938 broadcast hoax feels chillingly real now. Our world drowned, control lost. What alien horror watches from this lightless, sunken tomb? What stirs beneath? A faint, cloying sweetness like deadly perfume. From the old radio, a low, sibilant hiss. Not static, but a coiling, insidious whisper. The 1938 hoax, meant to terrify, feels like prophecy. Was it a lie, or a warning of something ancient awakening? The serpent's kiss, now undeniably real, hangs on the silent air. The air hums with a cold, metallic pulse, a ticking clock deep within. Broadcasts described colossal, articulated machines, moving with a relentless mechanical pulse. This was no fiction. The 1938 hoax now felt like a sinister premonition, eroding reality, leaving only primal terror. The clockwork heart keeps beating. What alien rhythm now dictates our world's fate? The air tastes of ozone. Burnt earth, a metallic tang, something fell. Radio calls, strange cylinders, then static, then an echoing, chilling void. The 1938 hoax shattered faith. Dreams of safety died. Panic, a raw, cold fear. Was the dream the lie? Is this nightmare our true reality now? A faint hum, static crackles from the old radio. Reports of Martian invasion, distorted whispering beneath the broadcast. The 1938 panic. That broadcast hoax fractured reality, birthing a palpable, unseen presence. What if the ghost in the machine was always real, waiting to speak its truth?